What is entrapment, opportunity versus inducement? Imagine you're walking down the street when a stranger offers you a chance to buy something illegal. You might think, I could say no, but what if that stranger keeps pushing until you give in? That's where the idea of entrapment comes into play. It's a tricky part of criminal defense law that can sometimes help someone avoid a conviction. But understanding what makes a case entrapment isn't always straightforward. Let's break it down. First, think about opportunity. This is when law enforcement or government agents simply give someone the chance to commit a crime. For example, an undercover officer might sell drugs to a person who is already interested in buying. If the person agrees, that's just opportunity. No pressure, no persuasion, just a chance to act. This kind of situation doesn't usually qualify as entrapment because the person was already inclined to commit the crime. Now, inducement is a different story. This happens when law enforcement actively encourages or persuades someone to do something illegal. For example, if an officer keeps asking, urging, or even threatening someone to sell drugs, that's inducement. It's not just offering a chance, it's pushing someone to commit a crime they might not have otherwise considered. This kind of conduct can be seen as improper and can be used as a defense in court. In a criminal case, the key is whether the defendant was predisposed to commit the crime before law enforcement got involved. If they were already interested, then law enforcement's actions are just opportunity. But if they were not interested and law enforcement used threats, pressure, or persuasion, then that's inducement. To successfully argue entrapment, the defense must show that law enforcement's conduct crossed the line from offering an opportunity to actively persuading or coercing the person. They need to prove that the defendant would not have committed the crime without that improper influence. So, in simple terms, opportunity is just giving someone a chance, which is legal. Inducement is actively persuading or pressuring someone to do something illegal, which can be illegal and a valid defense. When lawyers examine law enforcement actions, they look for signs of inducement. If they find it, the defendant might be able to avoid conviction because the crime was not truly their own choice, but was created by improper government conduct.